Let's get it. Spectrum Jubilee. 6 porn stars to see their... Let's see. Who do we know? Who do we know, chat?
Porn is art.
Who are these people? Huh? If you guys know one of these people, please comment. I have no idea who these people are, but whatever. Let's get to it.
3, 2, 1.
Film in itself is art, but art is also subjective. So for myself, I do believe that my work is in some level, a creative endeavor, which actually does reflect the art world.
I mean, everything that we do is a creative endeavor. I shoot a lot of features, which means I shoot a lot of movies that are actually filmed more like mainstream movies. It's basically the exact same, except in the end, we have sex.
It's basically... Whoa, I don't know if you guys heard that, but my door just like low-key moved itself. Like, I'm low-key shook. But basically, she's saying that she pretty much makes regular Disney, Warner Brothers, Universal Studios movies, but then there's sex and male organs and female organs, Yeah, simple.
So I said somewhat agree. I'm still new to the industry, so I have not really done a lot of feature films or the big productions. I still do reality.
She's not a porn star. She's just a porn participant. You gotta be a star to be in this, shorty. I don't know any of these people, so honestly, they're not stars to me, but whatever.
Porn, where it's like the pizza guy, he rings the doorbell and then he fucks the MILF or something. So I don't really see that as art in a way.
I mean, but did they set that pizza guy up a certain way? You have to lean against the doorbell a certain way. You have to hit the lighting, your hair lights back there.
Minors should be allowed to view porn. 3, 2, 1.
I go somewhat agree. Oh no, well, okay, never mind.
The type of porn that minors will be able to get is most likely going to be what's free on the internet, and there's a lot of things missing from the clips that are free on the internet. It's not very educational. It does not teach them the proper way that sex should be done, consent, lube, all of that stuff, it's missing.
We do a lot of like fantasy role play and different things that like maybe you would want to do but you can't actually do in real life. And so if a minor is watching it, they don't see what goes on behind the scenes where the partners are like communicating with each other.
Like, personally, I don't think a minor watching porn is a big deal, because whatever, but alright, bro, I'm freaking out. But I don't think that a minor watching porn is gonna, make it or break it if they're gonna ask a girl for consent or not. That's not something that I think porn is there to teach you or not to teach you of how to do it. But, I guess porn stars or these porn participants believe that their industry is like doing more good than just, satisfying to the viewer, But I don't know, man. What you know?
They're like, you can do this, but like this, or they don't see consent happening on camera.
Porn is it's a fantasy. This is not reality. So a minor watching this is definitely gonna get the wrong idea of what real sex is and how it's done, how it started off, how you meet a girl. You're not gonna meet the pizza man too many times, and it's gonna...
I just don't agree with what they're saying. Like, I mean, I don't speak for every minor ever, but I know for myself that porn is not gonna be like, oh, that's how it happens in real life. Like, I mean, I feel like most people know that what they do doesn't happen on your day-to-day basis, and it's like, yeah, it is a fantasy.
The piece and his dick's in there. That's called sexual harassment, folks. If they're able to watch this, I think sex would be a lot more numbing at a lot younger age, and we don't want that as a society. Like, we still want sex to still be somewhat sacred to kids.
I'm gonna say that I think pornography is a very important part of learning things. And also a minor is somebody who's under 18. So we're talking about 17, 16, 15. They're already probably watching porn or probably dealing with that. I agree it is not the place somebody should learn about sex, but if they're doing it, how do we make it so it can be a positive thing?
Do you think they should have like I don't know, not softcore, but like a porn,
yeah.
like that's more
Educational.
educational.
Porn exploits racism. 3,
Huh?
2, 1.
I have not shot interracial yet. No matter what, they're going to end up making it so that there's a racist title, like Baby Goes Blacked, Blacked on Blondes, Big Black Cock on this little...
I don't know if I can watch this anymore. She's saying big black cock and big black this and that. She's about to be on Blacked after this performance. I'll tell you that, chat. She's for sure on Black since she came on Jubilee. No cap.
Any white girl, something like that. And I get so much hate on Instagram, on Twitter, saying I'm racist, saying whatever, and I'm actually the opposite.
Totally.
I don't want to fucking do that.
There is a whole site. I mean, it's one of the biggest sites in our industry that is blacked.
I was just talking about that.
Interracial is interracial. Interracial is a white dude with a Chinese girl. Interracial is anything is interracial. So for us to just consider the darkest guy with the whitest girl, I think it's just so stereotyped. And then they don't even do that. They make sure that the guy is gigantically huger than the other girl, so it looks intimidating. And then I feel like sometimes, why else do you think that some people are intimidated by black culture?
It's really bad. Like, I've
Alright,
even gotten
bro.
companies offer.
Honestly, I don't think people are intimidated by these big buff black dudes on Blacked with these little white girls. I don't think they're getting intimidated by that. But once again, what do I know? I'm just like saying from what I think. I don't think someone's gonna watch somebody on Blacked, this big Malong Brown fella, and I don't think that's just gonna happen. That's just me though. What do I know, man? I'm trying to tell you.
Like hundreds of dollars extra to shoot interracial, and it didn't occur to me until like companies started dropping off, or like I was getting all these comments being like, oh my god, like you need to shoot with more black guys, and then we need more BBC and stuff like that.
People want that. That's the scary, that is the more scary part of this conversation. People actually want racist porn.
Who's people?
My family approves of what I do for a living. 3, 2, 1.
Damn, for real?
My family, they found out the first day that my first scene came out. My mom, she called me and she was upset. And then like a week after that, she was like, you know, I love you and like you're still welcome to come home. They're not all for it. They still want me to go back to college, but they have my back.
I came from a very bad space as a trans guy and like, you know, tried to commit suicide, all kinds of stuff. So really, I think my parents are just really happy I'm alive. I'm a hugely successful in the pornography business. So I think what I did is I taught my parents that this is a business. It is not just dirty, nasty porn in the back alley. It's actually a real lucrative business if you understand how to create a business from it.
Most of my family knows what I do, and like my parents, they approve of it. They're like, you do what you want, you're an adult. But like my extended family, my grandparents, my cousins, they're all Mormon, they're super religious. I've been blocked on social media. I've been like, they don't invite me to family reunions anymore just because they're like, you can do what you want, but because our religion views it this way, we're not comfortable with you being like around our kids and stuff like that.
What makes it sad is like, it does make you feel like people forget the person that you are. Like, it's just a job. Like, this is just a job for me.
It is hard for me to find a relationship because of my job.
Before they do this, actually, never mind. I'm wrong on that. Never mind.
I have my husband, we are open and we're in a poly relationship, and I'm learning that, you know, you get what you want, and so if you're not cool with what I do, then you don't get to talk to me.
Damn.
My struggle is the monogamous part, because if you're with me, we have to be open because I'm going to be out with other people a lot. And I was married and we ended it because he wanted to be monogamous.
Check. If you guys are still here, comment right now if you guys would date a porn star. Just give me a yes or a no. If you say no, I understand what it means. You say yes, I understand what that means. But yeah, if you date a porn star for real. I'm a no. No, I can't do it. No.
Go out with other people, and it's like it gets to a point with people where they're like, okay, do we want to be monogamous or are we going to be open? Can I even handle being open? Like, you know.
I was engaged to somebody in the industry, and You know, it's not easy to find a person that you have a real connection with in this industry, you know? Sometimes porn can destroy, you know, relationships.
You about to start crying, bro?
'Cause I don't have her anymore. And honestly, I don't know if I ever will, you know, because
Dang, bro.
sometimes what it does to people, it mentally can scar you. I didn't want to accept it for what it was. I didn't want to think that porn was really hurting my relationship or really hurting her as much as it was. At times, there's just nothing you can do, and you just, like I said, you live and you learn.
There's a lot of things that happen that people don't understand. When we go to work, we are disconnected from intimacy.
Yeah.
People don't know how to do that in their own life, so they don't believe. I think a lot of times they don't believe us.
Because a lot of times I'll tell people, you think it's just normal sex. I'm like, yo, I am angled like this. I am backwards. I'm like making sure the light's getting inside here so you guys can see what's going on. Like, I'm not on top of this girl, hugging her and kissing her and making love to her. Like, that's what I would do at home.
It is completely a job. We are disconnected. It is, you're doing all of this as a motion and as an actor. You're an actor.
Sex is sacred. 3, 2, 1.
So I personally, I think it's a very personal choice. I believe everybody has the opportunity to choose what kind of sex they will have, how they want to have sex, when they want to have sex, why they want to have sex. And so it can be sacred in a situation where I might feel like I have a lover and I want to keep it very personal and I don't want, but then there's times I just want to be a dirty pig and just go out and do whatever I want. And that's not sacred.
Come
Like
on,
there's
fam.
relationship sex that you actually feel for the person and stuff, and then there's genital sex where you just want to fucking get off.
Right.
When I was 18, those couple years from 18 to 21 in the industry, I was a mess. I didn't know how to separate my personal life from my porn life. I can't be Aiden Ashley 24/7. And when I first got in the industry, I thought that that's who I was. I was ordering my Starbucks coffee and telling them I was Aiden. Okay? Like, and that's how I knew that like I needed to come back and still have my real self and then be able to turn into Aiden when I go to set.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, my friend. You got a friend. I'm your friend, so just reach out to me.
I would like some business cards, some Instagram, some
we're doing Instagram right now.
like,
I'm easy to find.
Business cards. They finna have a whole orgy, bro. That's crazy. Hey, yo, that was actually kind of educational, no cap. And I didn't like do crime was like, that was kind of surprising to be honest. But you guys already know what you can do. You can go like, you can subscribe, you can even comment, bro. You can even comment. Like, you could do all those 3 things, like to put a smile on my face. Wouldn't you like that? I think you would. But yeah, that's besides the point, because we just reacted to do all porn stars think the same. Me personally, obviously they don't. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy your day. Got more reactions coming. So with all that being said, peace out.